Those who've joined us, I know we still have about 5 minutes to the time. I know while we're waiting for others, I'll just give you a brief introduction of what we have to do today and what we're expecting for this webinar. So I'm going to introduce myself again. I'm Loving and I work for BlacTechs as a customer experience expert. I've been in customer service job for over 12 years. I'm currently a customer service manager. I work with small and medium businesses. What I do is that I help them to structure their customer service plan and design their customer service plans in such a way that they can get customer loyalty, retain their customers, because it actually costs less to retain your customers than to get new ones. You spend more to get new customers than getting new ones. So it's actually best if you can actually strategize in ways that your customers will become loyal to you. In that way, you'll be able to grow your businesses easily. A lot of times, a lot of businesses crumble so fast. Why? Because they do not get customer service right. So if you're a small business owner or a medium business owner or even micro, most of the businesses we have that we call small businesses are actually micro businesses. Because if you're not getting more than 5 million naira returns per annum, you are a micro business. Most of us are running micro businesses. And the advantage is this: if you are a small, micro or medium, whatever you call it, business, you are actually very lucky. Do you know why? Because a lot of those big companies, a lot of the big businesses, they do not know how to give exceptional customer experience because they're already grown. They have a good customer base, they have wide customer base, so they do not even have your time. They do not have our time one-on-one. They do not even have time to pick your calls. So with a small business, a small micro business owner, before you call twice, they pick your calls. So that is the way you can beat your competitors. Forget product. Whatever product you have, another business owner has it. Whatever name you call it, they will call it another name. UBA has a product called UBA Mobile Banking. Zenith Bank calls it Z Mobile. First Bank calls it F Mobile. All are the same products. What will make your business stand out? What will make your customers loyal to you if your customer experience is gotten rightly? So let's go straight to what customer service is. What's customer service? Customer service is the way a business or company handles or treats their customers, from the process of onboarding to when the customer completes his or her transaction. Customer service is the way a business or a company treats his or her customers from the onboarding stage to when the customer completes his or her transaction. That is customer service, and this whole process is known as customer experience. So what the customer experience is the totality of the customer's journey from the onboarding stage to when the customer completes his or transaction, when the buying is done. A lot of times, small business owners do not care about their existing customers. You can go about spending all the money to do marketing and sell your products. Yes, a customer comes, you do marketing, I come, I buy your product and I go. You don't even bother to follow up with me to know if I want to buy something else. You do not cross-sell, you don't upsell. So how do you expect me to come back to buy from you? From year to year, month to month, week to week, you keep spending money for marketing, and customers will just come once, buy and go. So you spend more energy every day, you spend more money to do marketing, and customers just come buy once and go. Why is that? You cannot keep your customers because your customer service is not gotten right. So customers are divided into two categories. We have internal customers and we have external customers. For you as a corporate organization, you have staff that are working for you. You have 1 or 2 staff and above that are working for you. The staff that are working for you, they are internal customers. So there's a way they have to be treated. But for today, we're going to be concentrating on external customers. External customers are the customers that are coming from outside to buy your products, coming to be served for service giving organizations. But for the purpose of this today, we're going to be looking at some ways we can create positive impressions that will make our customers stay with us. So what we're doing is to get ways, to structure our plans that can make our customers who we already have to remain with us. What will make a customer, after buying once, to want to do a repeat business with you? What will make me to want to come back to do another transaction with your company after buying once. Now, the thing is this: you have to create good impressions, positive impressions. Every human being wants to be treated well. Every human being have the craving to be respected. So one way you can create a positive impressions on your customers that you already have is one, thoughtfulness in meeting your customers' needs. You are in Lagos, you send through courier my products, you send my product to me. I say, okay, I'm waiting to get it. You don't bother to call me back to inquire if this product has gotten to me or the courier service. You push it to the vendor. Hey madam, it's not my fault. I actually dispatched your product. I gave it to the vendor. I don't know why it's delaying. Oh, this it's not your fault. You're not taking responsibility. Next time, I would not buy from you. That's the truth. Make sure you quickly solve the customer's complaint or problem. Make sure as you take responsibility, make sure you swing into action. If a customer is complaining, make sure you quickly resolve their complaints. Next, offer immediate assistance. If I need an assistance, now you make transaction processes very difficult for me. Probably I do not know how to go to Facebook to make a request. I see your number, I send you a WhatsApp message, I need this product. The next thing you say, no, we don't take orders via WhatsApp. Please, you have to go to our Facebook page, and this, oh God, you are making the whole process to be very stressful for me. You have to be able to assist customers from the onboarding stage to when the product is delivered to them. Have this mind in you, the humane mind, to actually offer assistance to them. Friendliness. You have to be friendly to customers. You have to be friendly. People want to mingle with others who are friendly to them, who are receptive. I'm buying from you, I'm greeting you, good morning ma'am. You not even greet, you just respond, yes, what do you want? How may I help you? Which product do you want? No friendliness. No, good morning ma'am, how may I help you? You are welcome. You have frontline staff who are working for you. Customers come into your shop and they just standing looking. Nobody greets them. Nobody's friendly. Nobody greets with a smile. A smile is contagious. So when customers come to your shop, they are not coming because they have to come to your shop. You have to know that your competitors are selling the same products. And who says their products are not better? Who says their products don't offer good value? The customer coming to patronize you is doing you good. You're not the one doing the customer good, but instead the customer is doing you good by coming to your shop or to your office to patronize you. Then the customer walks in and nobody smiles at the customer. A smile is contagious. It's very possible the customer has a previous problem before even coming to your shop or coming to your office. Then when he comes and is warmly welcomed with a smile, you see the countenance changes and you see his mood changes. Another point is this: using customer's name in a conversation. Good morning, Mr. Mike. Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan, hi, I can see you. Morgan Bernard. Hi, Esther, you're here, you're welcome. Hi, Churchy, hello. Good morning, Miss Esther. Good morning, Ma'am Esther. How may we help you? The customer will feel like a family. He feels known. That means you're recognizing him. Use customers' names in conversations. Pleasant voice tone. Do not say you are happy serving the customer and your tone of voice is saying a different thing entirely. Answer the customer calmly instead of shouting on your voice. Are your words saying something else and your body language saying another thing? Customers are very, very critical in watching body languages. People watch us a lot. 70% of your conversation comes from your body language. People tend to read your body language more than they listen to you. So your body language must be right. Train your frontline staff to make sure that they have the right attitude, right tone of voice when responding to a customer. And if a customer at any point would want to raise his or her voice, you're not supposed to raise your voice back at the customer. You need to have the correct tone of voice to calm him or her down. Polite and cautious manners. Polite and cautious manners. You have to be polite to customers and you have to be cautious. You have to be humble because they're actually doing you good by coming to patronize you. The reason you are in business is because of your customers. That's why you're in business. If you open your business in the morning and no customer walks in, if you have an online store and nobody makes an order for a week, my dear, you're going to run out of business. So that is why you have every reason to be polite and cautious. That will make customers to prefer your brand. Neatness. If you have a physical shop, you have to make it neat. A brand, one thing to rate a brand is the appearance of the brand. Your ambience is very important in customer rating you. Ambience is a very, very critical factor in customer rating your brand. When customers come to your physical shop, how neat is the place? How ready are you in the morning, very early in the morning, when customers come to patronize you? Do customers come in and wait because you're still trying to put things in order? That means you're not ready for business. Are you a school owner? When customers bring their children to your school, when parents bring their children to your school, how neat is the place? How comfortable will I be to put my child in your school, to release my child to you? I'll have to look at the environment where my child will be placed. You're selling food, you're a food vendor. I come to your shop to buy food. I will look at the place where I'm sitting very well. I look at the place you're cooking, it's very dirty. My dear, I'm not going to come back. I might not even sit to buy food at that particular moment. I have to go. I'll get going. You're not neat. So one critical factor for customer service is that your ambience must be top notch, very neat. Your product should be neat. I want to give you an example. Now, a friend of mine was talking to another colleague of mine and was saying, there's this food vendor that makes food in her area, and in fact she sent someone to buy food for her and it was very nice, it was tasty, and she's even encouraged other person to go so that they can patronize the vendor, that in fact her food is top notch and very cheap. Okay, so now both of us decided to visit the place. My dear, as we got there, although we saw that the place it's quite small, I know probably it's a small business, but it was not neat. And because we're very critical about the food we're eating, we cannot go and patronize a place that is dirty, because there's every tendency that the food will be dirty. So one very critical factor to give excellent service is that you must be neat. Your office must be neat. Your business place must be neat. A genuine smile. I talked about a smile before. A genuine smile is another factor. The smile has to come from the inside to the outside. There's a popular cliche that says you cannot give what you don't have. So if you're not happy inside, and that's one thing, this is one critical factor for business owners who have people working for them. If you have staff that are working for you, you have to make sure that your staff are happy, especially the frontline staff, because a happy staff will give happiness to your customers. An angry staff, a staff who is not happy, cannot give happiness, cannot smile to a customer. So that is why you have to make sure that your employees are also happy from the inside, because they cannot give what they do not have. So that's 10 ways of creating positive impressions for customers in customer service. Now, what are the other factors for creating negative impressions, that opposite of positive impressions? Things that you should never be caught doing in your business. I'm going to discuss the following things, that 8 factors you should never be caught doing in your business that might create negative impression for your brand. We are still waiting for more people to join us. So number 1, making the customer to wait. It's a negative impression. It can be in 2 ways. Now, you visit a business office in the morning, or you visit a shop in the morning, and you're getting there expecting to just get your product and probably leave very fast. And the next thing, in your presence, they are still arranging the office. Things are not in place yet, and you just probably want to stop by so that you can run back to your place of work, just get that product and leave. You get there and they are just getting ready. They are just putting the chairs in order. They're just putting their tables in order. The place is not clean and you're made to wait. Will you be satisfied? I want to see our comments in the comment section. How would you feel? Or second example, you go to a place, a business place, and you're supposed to buy a product. You go there, probably a shop where electrical products are sold, and you ask for a particular item. That's the first time of visiting that particular shop, and you kept waiting. The staff whom you're talking with is just nonchalant, just kept doing what he or she was doing before you got there. How would you feel? Please, let's give a comment in the comment section. How would you feel? Please, I want us to comment so that I would know that everybody is participating. How would you feel? Yes. Yes. How would you feel? Esther. Good. Definitely you will feel bad. And might even leave. That's the truth. And might never return to that place again. So it's a negative impression, making customers to wait. Whether you have a physical shop or an online shop. An online shop, you have to be positioned to answer your customers swiftly. A customer is making an inquiry. Now, I saw your product online on the internet, probably on Instagram or Facebook or WhatsApp, and I like one of the products. Then I send you a DM. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please, I like this product. How much does it cost? You're not online. No response. Okay, Churchill said, I would definitely feel bad about it. Didn't visit a vendor for the second time because of this. Good. You've had the experience. That's fine. It's a very bad experience. That's one thing that kills businesses and makes these small businesses not to grow. As a small business owner, if you get your customer service right, you will beat these big companies, I tell you. Because these big companies, they don't care about customer service anymore because they're already there. I am mighty. You cannot even call them most times and get them on phone. But you, before I call you twice, you pick. So if you can get your structure right when it comes to customer service, I tell you, your business will grow very fast if you know the secret. So, not answering phone calls promptly. You know you're a business owner, you have an online shop. A number will call you. No, this number is not saved in my phone. I'm not going to pick the call. And you're a business owner, you're not picking calls. Oh wow, that's poor customer service. That's a negative impression. If I'm a new customer, I call you once, I call you the second time, you don't pick. That means I would assume that you're not ready for business, or probably the number on your page is not correct. And you will see my missed calls. You will not return calls. Bad business strategy. You are not ready. Not saying please or thank you. Now I'm trying to make an inquiry. No, please. Please, ma'am, how may we help you? Or after making purchases, you don't know. Thank you for buying from us. Thank you for patronizing us. We are grateful. I need to be thanked. You know why? Because you have a competitor. I should have as well bought from that competitor. Who says I must buy from you? It is not compulsory that the customer must patronize you. So for every customer that buys from you, it's a privilege. So that's why you need to appreciate them and say thank you. Another factor that creates a negative impression is making faces or frowning, acting distant or not smiling. This one is actually more common with those with physical shops, especially when you have started working with the frontline staff. Some of them were not happy from their houses. They come in the morning, they are frowning, the customer is coming. I had one experience. I'm not going to mention the name of the grocery shop. I went to the very popular grocery shop in Delta State. I went there and after shopping, I was about to pay. And there's this girl, this staff that was just giving an attitude. Was like, I said, please, how much is my bill? She wasn't answering. With her face frowned, facing her computer. Excuse me, I'm not begging to buy. I have my money. It's my power and I can take it anywhere to buy. She just making faces as if I was irritating her, as if the customers around were irritating her. I complained, another customer complained, and I tell you, after that, I never visited that grocery shop again. Just because of that staff. There was no smile at all. There was no greeting from her. She was just frowning, sitting there, facing her computer. Oh my. I never visited that shop again. Looking like you don't care about your appearance. Wow. You don't care. You are coming to work, you're just looking tattered. You just dress the way you like. And you're facing customers. I'm even talking to those who are having physical shops. Dress the way you like and come to shop. You're a business owner. Your staff just come dress anyhow. Especially some school owners. Your teachers will come dress the way they like. It's not good for your business. People will have a wrong impression about you. That either the staff you have are not ready to work for you, to serve, or you, the business owner, you're not ready. Focusing on another task while addressing a customer. A customer is in front of you trying to make an inquiry. You are there typing your computer. Especially in the banks, type your computer. Or an order. I went to cosmetic shop to make an order, and there's this staff. You have to pay to her. She has to check on the order with her PC and print a receipt for you. I was talking to her, giving her the product. She was just facing her computer typing. And yes, ma'am, yes, I'm listening to you. But she wasn't looking at me. Eye contact is very important when it comes to serving customers face to face. Eye contact is very important. So you must teach your staff to have eye contact with customers when they are facing them. So, for the benefit of those who are just coming in, we are taking customer service for business owners. We have gone through 10 ways of creating positive impressions for customers to make them come back, and also seven factors that can create a negative impression. So we're going to look at strategies. I'm going to discuss 10 strategies that you can apply to grow with your existing customers. That's the essence of this webinar. Strategies that you can apply to grow your existing customers. Now we're talking about marketing. Marketing is very good. But now you spend less managing and retaining the customers you already have. You're going about marketing on WhatsApp, selling on Facebook, selling on Instagram. How many customers are buying from you? Have you taken note of your customer data and confirmed that the customers who bought from you once are coming back? Do they do repeat businesses with you? If no, how do you ensure this? How do you ensure that the customers that are buying from you, once I get in contact with you once, I want to come back again? How do you do this? Forget your competitors. Your competitors are not your challenges. Your competitors are not your problem at all. If you can know the right strategies to put out, your customers will remain with you. Number one strategy: give quality customer service, like we have discussed. Give positive customer service. I've summarized that in the ways for creating positive impressions. Let your customer service be top notch. If you have a good product, your brand is very good, your product is well packaged, you like package it inside Ghana must go or whatever, it's beautiful on the outside, on the outside, but your service sucks, my dear, you're not going to have repeat customers. You're not going to have repeat customers. Quality customer service, very, very vital to retain your customers. Number 2 point, focus on creating positive customer experience. Now, immediately, if you're selling online, immediately you get an inquiry from a customer, a message, a DM from a customer, and you know that this is a prospect that you're about to cash. Make sure you position yourself to create a wow experience that will make that customer want to come back and buy other products from you. What stops you from cross-selling as you're selling? So if you give the right experience to the customers, that customer will go and tell 5 others. The 5 others he has told will tell 5 people each. That's how many customers. And it's very easy to spread. It's very easy to spread about your product, spread news about your products through mouth to mouth. In fact, mouth to mouth marketing from time immemorial has been the best and most effective method of marketing. Because once I tell my friend, I'll be able to convince the person. If I have a wide experience, I'll be able to convince the person that, see, I bought from this person. In fact, their product was, wow. In fact, I had a nice experience. In fact, whatever I'm going to buy, for example, you are selling cleaning items. I want to buy my liquid soap from you. I want to buy my cleaning agent from you. Whatever, anything that has to do with cleaning of the house or whatever, I'll make sure that I'll come. Even when you do not advertise, I'll ask you, please, ma'am, do you guys sell this? Do you sell this? You see, the customer will be the one asking you if you have other products. If your customer service is getting right. I don't know if any of us have experienced that before. You go, you just buy one product. You had the intention of buying one, but as you got there, because the experience was amazing, you ended up buying like 3 products. How many of us have had that experience before? I've had it. I went somewhere with my card, with cash. I was supposed to use that cash to buy one product and return back. But when I got there, the experience was so top notch that I ended up buying 2 other products, making 3. I had to swipe my card. Yes, it's true. I had that experience, and I know most of us also have had that experience once or twice in our lifetime. That's the result of giving a positive customer experience. Number 3 strategy: let your product or service work. Let your product or service work. How do you ensure this? You have to ensure that whatever you said through your marketing that your product can do, make sure that if I buy it from you, it gives the value and the result that I expect. If you say, for example, you say, do you see this my liquid soap? It can remove stain from white cloth, no matter the stain, top stain, even oil. As you use to wash it, it will remove any kind of stain. It will remove. Whereas that liquid soap can only remove very light stains. You market and market for me, tell me you can do this, you can do heaven and earth so that I can buy. At the end, I buy it, I use it, I wash and wash and wash, even wash it repeatedly 5 times. The stain doesn't leave. Do you think I'll buy again? No way. I will even end up telling other people that, in fact, don't buy from so company. Their products don't work. In fact, they are liars. That is it. That's what word mouth to mouth marketing can do. And it's very easy to demarket a product. Negative news spread faster than positive news. So you must make sure that your product works. Number 4 strategy: implement customer loyalty programs. Yes, reward your customers. Customer loyalty program. You can say, if you buy up to 10,000 naira, you get a free item. For customers who have bought like 3 times, we're going to give you this. Yes, reward your customers from time to time, because it's not actually compulsory that they must buy from you. They have your competitors to choose. Number 5 strategy: stay in touch with your customers. Stay in touch. Have their contacts, have their phone numbers, have their email addresses. Send messages to them. Not only when they want to buy, you will not communicate with them. Send messages to them once in a while. Hello, mom. Hello, sir. How you doing? How are you doing? How is everything? Hope you're staying safe. Oh, how is the family? Stay in touch with them. Contact them. You can send outreach mails for special offers, for products, or for service updates. You can say birthday greetings. Have their data during their birthday. Send them birthday wishes. Happy birthday. Some of us are banks, even though we are not happy with them. When they send us birthday messages, we appreciate it. Some persons might say they don't appreciate it, but some people don't even have anybody wishing them birthday, sending them birthday wishes. So when the banks even send SMS to them, they are happy, they appreciate it. So that's one way you can reach out to your customer, just to say, sometimes you just want to say hello. Next strategy is, do not lie about your products. Don't lie. If you're selling bags, if the bags are not leather, don't made with leather. Don't say, this my bags, they are made with leather. In fact, the leather came from so country. In fact, raw leather, the very, very rawest of the leather that you can find. You can never find any leather bag like this. In fact, no matter what you do to it, the leather can never peel. At the end of the day, I buy the bag, I see it, you send it to me, dispatch it to me. It's not leather. It's not even anything close to leather. You are lying. You're lying. So finally, ask for feedback. Ask for feedback. When customers buy from you and you complete the transaction, do you follow up that to feedback? Hello, ma'am. Did you get your product? How do you feel about it? How did you find that service? Is there any way we hope we served you well? You see, you open up, they want to open up to you. If there are areas that you're not happy with, they'll communicate with you. With that, you would not know how to adjust your services so that next time when they buy from you, they will be happier, or your service will now be positioned better. So ask for feedback. Feedback is very important. Get customers feedback. That can help you to position your service rightly. So we're going to round up here. We spent 30 minutes here. I've spent like 40 minutes already. I've talked about positive impressions and negative impressions in customer service, and also I've given point strategies on how to retain your current customers. So after this series, we're going to be doing a series weekly. We're going to be giving out strategies that you can grow your business with. We're actually out here. BlacTech services are actually out to actually help small, medium, micro businesses to position their services rightly so that they can grow their customers base and up their sales game. So we're having another section come next week on customer loyalty. How can you make your customers loyal to you? And also have our ebook is coming up on the glue strategy. What strategy can you employ to make sure that your customers are glued to you? Thank you for being on the section today. So we're going to round up here. Thank you for joining.